something a little bit different. The next one is a session that you'll never forget.
Yeah, which happened only a few months ago.
Okay.
I started on a new place in April. There's 3 lakes on the complex, but very tiny lakes, but not many fish in them.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so I've been
How many fish is in the lake that you are fishing with this?
Well, when I first went on there
on this session.
When I first went onto that lake, I'd got numbers from 8 fish in there to 13 fish.
No, so proper low stock then.
Yeah, but bearing in mind it's not a very big lake either. It's probably acre and a half, something like that. Yeah. Which I didn't know what was in there. I didn't know any of the fish at all. That weren't the lake I was going to go on to when I went on there. Yeah. I was going to go on to one of the other lakes, which has got 25 fish in, apparently. But there was a person fishing in the spots where I was standing and watching. He came along after I'd got there early and I was looking out at this swim, and a chap came along and said, "You ain't fishing in here, mate, are you?" And I said, "Well, I was going to." He says, "Well, I've been baiting it." I said, "Crack on, mate. I'll go on to the other lake," and that's what I did. So anyway, I've been fishing there. I'd had a few fish out, and I went there this day. I've been baiting up an area. And I managed to catch two different 30-pounders in a day. One mirror and one common. 2 biggest fish in the lake, or apparently so. I didn't know at the time, because obviously I didn't know a lot about the stock.
Yeah.
Really quiet. It's a place I call a Silver's Lake.
Yeah. So, what bait was you using?
I was using Kraken, Bosh baits. I was using Bosh baits allergy, 14 millers.
Just about before you'd come over to the dark side then for a second.
Not at the moment. Not at the moment.
So you was using allergy.
Yeah.
And
Bosh baits.
What hook baits did you catch them on?
I was using creamy toffee pop-ups.
The ever faithful.
Yeah, the ever faithful.
What, both were on creamy toffs, were they?
No. Yeah, they were. Yeah.
Okay, so if you could just explain to us, just tell us the tactics, whereabouts in the lake you were fishing, and then it can lead up to the bites.
Okay, I was fishing in a swim that was, if you look straight out of the swim, the island was straight in front of you. I think it was about 6.5, 7 wraps to, it was about 7.5 wraps to the island.
Yeah.
And tight to the island, it was quite sticky. There's a lot of rushes and pads.
Yeah.
It was quite sticky on the bottom, so I just dropped off the slope, which was probably about half a rod length from the island.
Yeah. Okay.
Something like that, and just baited it with 14 millers.
Okay. So same tactic for both of the fish? Were they on the same
rod?
rod?
Same rod.
Same rod.
Yeah.
Okay. Which one did you have first?
I had the 31 common. I don't know what time it was, about 9 o'clock in the morning, something like that.
What was the fight like? Did it fight well or no?
Yeah, it was quite savage because I'd had problems with my alarms and I was looking on eBay.
That's because you're doubts.
Yeah. I was looking on eBay for a new set of alarms, and I don't know what made me look up. I looked up and my rod was nearly gone where I didn't get any indication. Put up a little fight under the tips.
Yeah.
Savage. Quite a good fight, yeah.
And then it was a mirror you had next, was it?
Yeah, I think it was 33.5 or something like that, 33 something.
And what was the fight like with that one?
That was quite savage as well. Bearing in mind you're not fishing too far out, you're braided main line.
Yeah.
So you got no give and they want to go, and they fight quite hard. Luckily it's quite deep just out in front of you, so you can plan in that deep water, no problem.
Yeah. Okay. So what was the common like? Was it like a long lean one or
No, it was a big fat one, mate.
Was it?
Yeah, it was lovely fish,
Okay. And how big was that one again? Sorry.
31.
31. And then the mirror, was that, what was that looking like? Was it
That's
a long
beautiful
scaly
fish,
banger
yeah.
or yeah buddy?
Yeah, long scaly banger.
I've done the photos so I know.
Yeah, it's a lovely fish.
Yeah, it's
A fish that I'd had before as well. I'd had that previously a pound lower, probably a month or so before, maybe. Pictures were really bad.
I know, you're welcome. But yeah, it has obviously had a taste for the allergy, but I think you had a few recaptures over the time there, didn't you, with the allergy?
Yeah, I did. I had a 27 pounder that I managed to catch 3 times in about 3 weeks. You know, lovely fish, big scaly fish. You know, big thick set, lovely dark. You know, they all are in there. Yeah, but repeat capture, it's not good, is it?
No, but it's not too bad when you have a repeat 30 and you've braced it with another 30, I suppose.
No.
It's
The most memorable
yeah,
fish
exactly.
in the bag, look. You know, 2 30s in one day. You can't grumble at that, can you?
Yeah.
Mirror and a common as well. Sometimes it's not like that, is it? Sometimes it's 2 mirrors.
Well,
very rare you get a common and a mirror.
Well, on low stock pits, it's very rare to get 2 30s, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, that's mega. So, last one, and it's like I say, it's one of the questions from the short but sweet one, and it's favourite lake that you've fished, which you said was Hartsmore.
Yeah.
So, just kind of explain the lake. You know, try and paint a picture for the viewers what the lake's like.
Okay.
Because it is quite special, isn't it?
It is a beautiful lake. It's very small. It's in a valley, so you've got steep sides to it.
Yeah.
Where, very dark at night because there's no light pollution at all.
Yeah.
Just really quiet. And, you know, when there's no one there, it's just mega. You know what I mean? All on your own. It's lovely.
Yeah, it's almost high, isn't
A lot
it?
of wildlife.
On one side, isn't it? And then down the other side, where the kind of Thames Lake was, it drops right down, doesn't it? And then there's like a valley
it's
with
like
a
a
river.
double valley, isn't it? You got like the lake's like sitting in a valley, and then you got another valley drop off the
on a lower level kind of thing. There's a lot of wildlife there, wasn't there?
Yeah, there's a lot of snakes and rats, and not rats. Never seen a rat there. It was like them furry vole things.
Oh yeah.
But lots of deer, and the wildlife was incredible. Yeah.
What made it so special? Like why is it your favourite lake?
I think it was full of big ones, mate. Down here, when we moved down here, it was either that lake to get on down this end, or it was Ashmead.
Yeah. It's a lot harder to get on, isn't it?
A lot harder to get on Ashmead, and the fish wasn't as big in Ashmead as what they were in Hartsmore, and there was a lot more bigger ones in Hartsmore at the time. And Ashmead was a different shape to what it is now. It was just an oval lake back then, and full of weed. But Hartsmore was lovely. It was quiet. It was dark at night. And you could have it almost yourself at times, you know what I mean? And if you had it to yourself, it was so quiet, it was just lovely.